Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self love and growth. Hi, you guys. Welcome back into the channel. So, this is going to be unsent letters and messages from someone that you are no longer in contact with. This is a person who you had a relationship with, marriage, you are now divorced from, or a situationship or friendship. Put it where it goes. But these will be things that they wish they could say, they never had a chance to say, messages on how they're feeling at this time. So let's see what comes out. Welcome back, all of my current followers and subscribers. Welcome back in, you guys. So happy to have you in. All of the new incoming followers and subscribers, welcome in, you guys. Hopefully, you enjoy the messages as well. So, first one that came out, I wish I could share my life with you again. Miss Perfect Mirror Acceptance. So, this person on your mind, they wish they could have you back. They miss those moments. You were a mirror to this person. You showed them a side of themselves that they had suppressed for a very long time. And although they didn't appreciate it at the time, they definitely still think about you now because you were a masterpiece in their eyes. You were the best thing in their life. Again, you guys are no longer communicating and not in contact. So maybe this person didn't really tell you how much they appreciated you at the time. Maybe they kept it all in their head. And so, when you guys separated, you really didn't know how they truly felt for you. So, this is confirmation for somebody that you were a masterpiece in their eyes. You were one of the best things that they had. What else? What else? Again, you guys, just remember, you know, not all messages will resonate. So just take what does and leave what doesn't for someone else. I wish I could erase you from my memory. Failed relationship, brutal end. I wish you didn't break me. Wow. Wow. So for some of you, you have a past person who is feeling broken still, you know, so you guys could be in separation for a while now, but they are still feeling broken. They hated the way that things ended between the two of you, and they wish that they could get you out of their brain, but apparently they cannot. You are still a thought in their mind, even to this day. And maybe they still feel broken on the inside. Wow. Next one out, I would just hold you just to help you relax, to make you feel loved and cared for, to make you feel heard and understood. I won't offer advice you don't need. I would just hold you as long as you allow. So, whoever this is for, you have your past person that loved the way that you held them, loved the way that you hugged them. They loved your physical touch. And this was, beyond just, you know, sexual connection. This was intimate. Maybe you guys gave each other hugs and, it just felt so great to them how you held them tight. Maybe you put your arms around their neck. Maybe you would caress their hair. And maybe when you guys were just in a place, even if it was a crowd around, you just loved being connected with each other. Even if there was a lot going on around you, music, people running around laughing, and you guys would just be happy just sitting together and just quiet observing. Seems like this person is longing for a moment like that with you. Again, I'm hooked. I hope I make you as happy as you make me. Let me down sooner rather than later. So, for some of you, this is a situation where you have someone who is definitely got you in their thoughts constantly. They have not let you go. They are still hopeful that you guys can come back to each other at some point because they are hooked on you. They are hoping that you guys can somehow get past the situation, but just looking at this card here with this skeleton, it seems like you guys have been apart for a while, but they are still holding on to maybe something that's just truly broken, something that you can't come back from. But for some of you, if you were wondering if they were still waiting on you, the answer is yes. I know it shouldn't. The idea of you with someone else makes me sick. The idea of you being better for a person who's not me makes my heart pound. The thought of you loving someone else makes my stomach churn. So for some of you, you have someone who obviously you guys have not been in contact with, and they still think about you in with a level of jealousy, it sounds like, with knowing that they shouldn't be worried about who you are with right now. They still are concerned about, who your current partner is or next partner will be, and, how you're going to be with them. And the thought of that still drives them crazy. And obviously, with this, I know it shouldn't, as the start of the message, this tells me that they know they shouldn't be thinking about you in this way because they are obviously preoccupied with someone else. So, yeah, they definitely haven't let you go. And then for others, I have someone that's wanting to say that they are sorry for the way I behaved at the end of our relationship. I know I hurt you. I want it to be better. So this person, they are now sorry for the way that they acted. They've probably had enough time away from you. They probably had conversations with other people that know them, that knew you guys, that probably told them how much of a jackass they were to you. And maybe they didn't see it at the time because maybe they were in their ego so much that, you know, they didn't think that they did anything wrong, and they weren't going to be concerned about how you felt, or you know how you were feeling, and they were not concerned about apologizing to you. But maybe with time and again perspective and other people kind of checking this person, maybe they are now wishing that they could say that they were sorry, especially for the way that they behaved, the way that they treated you at the very end. It sounds like it was pretty ugly. All right, let's see. One more message for you guys. Let's see. What else? So, the last message for whoever this is for, you have someone who looked at you as their everything. You are my good vibes. You are the butterflies in my stomach. You are the person that when I think about you, I smile. You are the feeling of total happiness. You are the warm feeling of being loved. You are the sunshine that breaks through the clouds on a rainy day. You are the reason why my life feels complete. You are my everything. Wow. It's very sad. It's very sad. This one came out, so I felt the need to grab it. I remember every detail of that day. Beautiful memories. This person truly saw you as their wish fulfillment. They remember every detail about the first time they met you, and they still think about it even now. If they could come back to you, collective, they would. If they could reach out to you, they would be more expressive because maybe back then they didn't know how to say what they were truly feeling, or maybe they chose to suppress it because maybe they didn't really want commitment with you at the time. But now that you guys have been apart, this person truly sees that you were their everything. You were the reasons that they got up and smiled and saw colors differently. Things turned from black and white to all spectrums of the colors of the rainbow when you were in their life. And they're holding on to those most precious memories that you guys had together. Wow. It's always unfortunate that even though, maybe these situations were not meant to last, it's always sad to me that people never truly cherish and appreciate the things that they have until they no longer have them. But at that point, most of the time it's too late. But maybe these are just confirmations for some of you. So you realize that the people from your past are regretful and they do realize what they no longer have, which is you. All right, you guys, that's what I got for this one. The message did resonate for you. Please hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and follow me. But until next time, you guys, bye.